Well, hey there, LinkedIn. I hope everybody's week is off to a good start. My week is off to a very different start. For anyone who's been watching me closely, or at least, now and then on LinkedIn, you would have probably heard that I'm on the West Coast for a project I'm doing. Um, Came to me out of absolutely nowhere. An associate of mine who I worked with some years ago now, but I've remained good friends with, asked me to come out and help lead this installation for this big graphics package we're putting up at a festival show. Now, our piece of this revolves around one particular brand that is featuring their own space on the field at this huge festival show. And we're essentially covering a 116 foot wide by 92 foot long scaffold structure inside and out with large mesh banners. And it's been one thing after another that has gone wrong with this job. Like, you couldn't have planned it worse. And I mean, working in the graphics industry, anybody knows that anytime you're printing big stuff and installing big stuff, there's always going to be something that goes wrong. But in this case, it was ridiculous. I mean, we lost 2 installation crews that were supposed to be here. They just said, "Nah, we're not coming." And then, we had to resort to finding other means of labor, just, at least hands to put on, the work. Me and Jason have been essentially leading the entire gig, but having some helpers under us has really been helpful. But not only has that happened, but there have been print errors, banners that were the wrong size, copy that dropped out of the visuals, just one thing after another. And then we started here on last Friday, and it rained for at least half the day on a couple of those days. But yesterday, we actually got a bomb cyclone in San Francisco. Dumped rain all day, 60-mile-an-hour winds, chilly. We're soaked to the bone, but we still managed to get quite a bit done in those conditions until it just got to be so bad and so muddy and such a mess that we just couldn't go on. But all of that considered, since day one on the site up until we left tonight at 8 o'clock, things have been going pretty much according to plan. At least for what we're supposed to do to get this thing done. I would say anything's gone according to plan, but if you told me a week ago that this is where I would be in a week, I wouldn't have believed you for a second. But it all came together quickly, and when I really considered the opportunity, I just said yes. I don't know why. I just felt like I needed to go. A friend of mine asked for my help. It was an opportunity for me to, make some money beyond the typical. And it's been a hard, painful, backbreaking, wonderful experience. And I think most of that is because I just let fate lead me. I didn't think about it too much. I just said, okay, fate, take the wheel. Let's see what comes of this. And this project is big. It's a lot to bite off. But we're killing it. We really are. Despite all the problems, we're killing it. And sometimes I think fate just kind of directs you and puts you where you need to be. I miss my wife crazy. I miss my children like absolute crazy. And, that hurts, but I gotta do it. I gotta do what I have to do. And, I will be home by Thursday this week. Late, but home. And my family will be really excited to see me, and I'll be really excited to see them. But I want to hear from you people. When was a time in your life that, you were unsure of a decision to make and just let fate decide and lead you? Did it lead you where you thought you would go? Did it lead you where you weren't looking for and then decided, wow, this worked out nicely? It's unlike me to do something like that. So, being as pleased with how things are going is pretty cool. But sorry if I seem a little tired. It's been 13-hour days for about, I don't know, 4 days straight. So I didn't want to disappoint. I wanted to still put a show up. I had talked about having a special guest earlier on tonight, but I'm going to have to save that one for later. My associate Jason, I was going to have him on with me, but he's pretty well shot too. We're all exhausted. But I want to hear from you about a time that fate decided where you should be and got it right. Let me know. I do think that going forward, I might just start releasing 2 episodes a week, maybe Tuesday and Thursday, but we'll see. This is a little awkward for me trying to do this from here. My mind being in so many places, but I enjoy this. I like to give and take with people that I know and even the people that I don't know, and I don't intend on stopping anytime soon. So if you ever have ideas about topics I should cover or conversations I should have, or bringing attention to something, I would love to hear from you. I also like to hear from you about the subject of what I'm talking about, but let me know. Keep me posted. I always love hearing from you all. So until next week, maybe even this week, we'll see. I hope you all just kill it at work and get home on time, get that quality time with your families, and keep your head up, keep your feet on the ground, and never forget you are not running this rat race alone, because I'm right there with you. Have a great week, people.